Now, before I start sharing this post, I am not asking for advice, and don't tell me how to feel or how not to feel. One thing we're going to do in this space is respect each other's boundaries and feelings. Let's go. Another one of my biggest regrets in life, and I'm saying this to all the young people out there, I wish that I actually would have listened to older women who tried to tell me shit. I wish I didn't discredit them as bitter and miserable and, oh, you just mad because you ain't got a man, oh, you're just mad because you're older. I know for a fact that if I could go back and do it all over again, I still would be just as dumb. So I'm saying this to you guys, hoping that maybe one of you would listen to what I'm telling you. These men and these pick-me women are telling you that we're crazy, miserable, and bitter. The men are telling you this because they want you. They're preying on you. They want to use you for your time, energy, your resources, your bodies, and have you be none the wiser and have them escape any and all accountability. And the pick-me women are telling you not to listen to us and that we're angry, bitter, and miserable because they're playing the games of patriarchy and they're doing all this stuff to get men to like them, and it's not working. And even if they have a ring and even if they have a man, they're not respected and they're still lonely. So it frustrates them to see women like me be happy without a man. It frustrates them to see us with standards where they have none. I know everybody's not going to listen to me. I'm not trying to save everybody. I don't have a cape. I retired that bitch a long time ago. My content is for those who want to listen to me. Some women are bitter and miserable. Most definitely. I've met some of those kinds of women too, still do, who are just bitter and miserable, and they give the worst dumbass fucking advice. And you could just see, I was talking to a lady last week, I could just see the anger and the resentment, and the more I got to listen to her talk, there's so many things that she has not forgiven herself for. There's so many mistakes that she's made that she beats herself up for. So she turns that around and she wants other people to suffer and to hurt like she does. So yes, I'm not going to sit here and be like, none of us are bitter and miserable. Some of us are. But all of us aren't, okay? And I will say this, nobody who's bitter and miserable wants you to be happy, because that's what I want for you. Nobody who's bitter or miserable wants you to be in happy and healthy relationships. Nobody who's bitter and miserable wants you to live your life to the fullest, have boundaries and standards, and to center yourself. Nobody who's bitter or miserable wants you to leave a toxic, abusive relationship. I agree that when you know better, you do better. But a lot of you have a clean-cut shortcut if you just simply listen to those who came before you, who made the mistakes, who have been there, who have done that. You could save yourself a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of therapy, a lot of trouble, a lot of issues, and a lot of years. Wise people listen to people who have been there, done that. Not so wise people dismiss what everybody is saying and they make the mistakes anyway because they think they are invincible and they think nothing will ever happen to them. And nothing might, but the odds are not in your favor, especially if you are a black woman. It's your life, you're grown. I can't tell you what to do, but what I can tell you is you're only going to end up hurting yourself if you willingly choose to make the mistakes that people are telling you are not in your best interest, that will wind you up in complete misery.